February 11th, 1941. Upon being given our orders to patrol the western coast of England, it didn't take long before we had to yet again check on another U-boat whose crew had not been heard from. We located the U-boat, and I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say we all had high hopes of finding the crew alive. Sadly, that was not the case, and we once again found the whole crew deceased inside the boat. As devastating as it was, my crew and I couldn't stand by long as we were in enemy waters. Seeing this, however, only motivated us to get out there and strike back at the Allies. While patrolling sector AM-97, we once again came across the heavily defended C-3 cargo ship, which surprisingly was sailing on its own. This was a major mistake on the Allies' part, and we made quick work of the C-3 and sent it down to the bottom of the seabed. We will continue to push forward with our patrol mission and hunt down any remaining cargo ships in the area, but our torpedoes are running low, so prioritizing targets will be crucial. Hey everybody, how you guys doing? My name is Crazy Jester, and welcome back to another episode of U-Boat. So, in the last episode, as you guys remember, we took out those two C3s right around here in AM-97, which put us over the tonnage for this patrol mission, which was absolutely incredible. The crew did a very good job on that. We, of course, found the U-Boat right around in this section of BF-22. I've unfortunately found the crew deceased, so what we're doing now is we pretty much have to go and finish off the patrol inside, which is 2,500 kilometers. I'd say we probably only have about 1,500 kilometers left. So, at all costs, I'm going to avoid this area right here. I don't really see the need for us to get in here, especially if we're just patrolling. I think it'd just put too much of a risk as of right now. I'm sure eventually we'll dibble-dabble in there, but I just want to focus on the opening right here that leads into the east coast of Ireland and west coast of England. This has been so far pretty good hunting grounds for us, so we're going to stay in the marked area, kind of search around, and see what we can get ourselves into, so stick around. Alright, really quick, what I do want to do though is I want to go down to about 35 meters, right around there, and I want to get the hydrophone going. Who has more stamina? This gentleman right here, Mr. Klaus Hagenau. We're going to need you to get into the hydrophone room, please. Go ahead and get you 2 assistants. Once they get down there, let's go ahead and take a reading. And we're just going to cut course directly across here. Let's see what we can hear. I imagine something's lurking by. It is nighttime now. It's right around 1800 hours. So this is going to be the time where all the cargo ships and more than likely warships want to start getting out of here. Alright, so after listening for a little bit, we haven't heard anything as of right now. We've surfaced the boat, and I think what we'll do is we'll probably go travel right around AM-95, AM-94 here. Kind of do a zigzag pattern through. We'll take a listen and see. We're at just over 1900 hours, so the cargo ships are on the move. It's just a... Oh, and our navigator has gone to bed, so we'll have low navigation accuracy, so we want to keep an eye out for that. But he needs his rest, I totally understand. Alright, so just to give a little bit of an update here, we're probably going to go forward 4. While I was underwater listening to the hydrophone, there were propeller noises right around this area of AM 975 and 972. We are going to increase speed, try and get ahead of it a little bit. We lost it because our air reserve was going pretty low. I didn't want to risk running out of air, as well as our battery. So, plan of action is to rush forward here, and then we'll get back under the water and listen to the hydrophone and try and pick it up again. Go ahead and dive to 33 meters. Increase the speed. Get that hydrophone going. Is he still listening? He is. Let's see if we can pick up that ship again. And we did manage to pick it up, but again, we are running out of battery and air supply, which is not good. We need to resurface and hopefully come across this thing soon. Let's go ahead and turn on our diesel compressor. We'll start turning into it. And there it is. We have come across it. AM 9728. Coming right at us here. This is perfect. Let's go ahead and get just a rough measurement of how far away we are. We're about 2 kilometers away. So I want to close that gap just a little bit. We'll go forward 1. Get ready for this. Wait for it to get in sight here, but Radio Men did a great job picking this up. Let's wait for this to get inside. Get another reading here. About 1.5 kilometers, which is actually perfect. I'll take that happily. I imagine it, yeah, and that's exactly what it is. It's going to be one cargo ship, completely helpless. I think what we might be able to do is just send one torpedo at this and call it a day. Although it's not British, which I think we might give up on then. Not really going after things that aren't British because I'm not too sure what the rules of engagement are. They're definitely delivering supplies. I know that for a fact. However, it's not in the rules of engagement that I don't believe. That's fine. There were another set of groups right here. There we are. Look at all these propellers. These guys are all heading our way right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll start heading for this group. The tiny group, 1 to 3, which is perfect. If that's 2 ships, I'd much rather go after that than go after one ship that doesn't rock the British flag. AM 9754. It's on a heading roughly like that. Following that line pretty good as well. So we're going to head over here and try and intercept this tiny group. Go ahead and surface the ship, recharge our battery, and get ready for this. Alright, we are slowly coming towards this. Let's go ahead and get a new course set here and get ready for intercepting. Alright, here we go. We have managed to catch up to the 2 of them. Oh boy, it is rough seas today, so we'll raise that telescope and let's see what we are dealing with here. Alright, looks like we might be... That is a U.S. cargo ship. Along with a Sweden ship here. Huh. Okay. Well, we're definitely going after this big boy. Go ahead, we've locked onto him. Let's try and figure this one out. So, we know it's American. 2 massive masts and a smokestack all the way in the back for the cargo. It's looking like it's going to be a T2. 21,000 tons. That is huge. Draft. Alright. Go ahead and identify that. Let's get a velocity going here. And start. Yeah, this is definitely a big ship. If we can knock this out, this is going to help the war effort drastically. Who knows what's on there? I mean, there could be ammunition, supplies of all sorts of different types, troops even. Knocking this out is going to be crucial. The big thing about this that I did not see, though, was unlike the C3s, I didn't see any guns on this ship, so that might work out to our advantage because if we only hit it with 2 or 1 torpedo and it doesn't want to go down, we can go up and finish it off with a deck gun. We can also deal with this Swedish ship here pretty soon. Alright, 3, 2, and stop. Set, 7 knots. Course, you know what, I'm going to say it's right at around 87 degrees there. It's not exactly 90. Distance, let's go ahead and get a distance for this thing. I can't hardly see. I think right around there. 1.9 kilometers. Let's just be safe here and try and... We might have to just enter it manually. Right from the start. Right around 1.2 kilometers. We will enter that manually. 1,200, 1.2 kilometers right there. Go ahead and get our torpedoes ready. Let's load tubes 3 and 4. We're going to do 40 knots. A depth 2 meters. Dispersion. A dispersion of 10 meters. And fire. Alright, torpedoes are away. Let's go ahead and unlock here. Let's go after this next one. This is going to be the Swedish ship. We might actually go and finish this one with the deck gun because we only have 3 more torpedoes. So we want to save this for a bigger ship we'll wait to see the success on the C2 here, and then we will surface the ship and get ready. So far, I gotta say though, these torpedoes, they're looking really good. Let's go ahead and get ready for impact. Oh yeah, that is a good hit. One, center punched. Serious damage. Look at all that cargo flying absolutely everywhere. Second one should be coming up any second now. 10 seconds to impact. And I gotta say, this C2 isn't looking good. There it is. Center punched once again. That is 2 direct hits. Serious damage on the C2. And I imagine this vessel is going to pick up speed and start weaving in and out. But that is... There it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Down to the bottom. That is 2,100, or 21,000, excuse me, tons sent down. Huge explosion. Holy hell. Great work. And there is the crew and supplies. We'll try and go find the captain after this. Let's go ahead and surface the boat. Send that value over. Surface the boat forward 2. Let's also start manning the deck guns here. Alright, deck gun loaded, ready to rock. Here comes the crew to help out, and fire. Go for the water line of this thing. We'll put about 5 armored piercing rounds into the water line, and then we'll start setting it on fire with the HE rounds. Smoke over the horizon detected. That is something we definitely need to watch out for. Where is this over the horizon? I'm not seeing anything too crucial right now. That's okay. Gotta make sure it's not a destroyer. There we go. Fire on board. And this thing is not looking good. One more round and then we'll switch over to HE. And we're just going to follow right by. This thing is pretty heavily damaged. Let's go to our radio, man. Switch over to the radio, please. Give you some help. And let's get this message. Receive the message. SSS 51.73 north by 6.32 west. Monta Jata under attack. Alright. Go ahead and find out where that is. Unknown group. Well, we need to head to the unknown group, definitely. And that one is sunk, which is perfect, actually. Let's see if the captain's here. Here they are. We're going to go ahead and take aboard the captains. I also want to go check the wreckage of the C3, though. See, we can't pick off any good stuff. I also have the lifeboats that are pretty close. We'll pick up the captain from here if we can. Alright, looks like the captain is nowhere to be found on the C3, nor is the cargo. We'll erase these points, and we are headed towards the distress call, which was just up north here somewhere. Go try and find that and help him out if we can. Overall, though, pretty happy with that attack. Great friggin' work. 2 torpedoes, ready to rock and roll. I think we've got 3 total. We're going to save at least 1 in the front, and we have the 2 in the rear that we will save for an emergency situation, or in case we come across something absolutely gargantuan that we just can't turn down. So far, though, really proud of the crew. Let's go ahead and get back on the hydrophone, please. Get 2 to help. Multiple propeller noises, but they are all heading away from us, so it's not too much to worry about as of right now. Might take this time. We're going to surface the boat. We've lost contact, unfortunately, with the boat that was under attack. So, we're going to surface the boat, refill our batteries and air supply, and go from there. Ooh, and here we go. We have a contrail observed relatively close by. Let's go ahead and dive the boat. Hopefully we get under here soon. It looks like we might be diving. It's coming right for us, though. We also have a message from BDU. Let's go ahead and go to the radio room, shall we? Receive. Oh yeah, it's coming up fast. But we are under the boat. We are officially underwater. This plane is not going to stand a chance. And it's dropping. I don't know if those are depth charges. They are depth charges. Get under there, gentlemen. Oh my gosh. That was a big hit. Sailor in critical state. Get out from under there. Huge hit. Let's go ahead and get that sailor taken care of, gentlemen, please. Go up to 30 meters. We are bugging out of here completely. That plane came out of nowhere. Thankfully, we were able to get under a little bit, but those depth charges, they still hurt. Got a new message here. Massive smoke column spotted. 51.68 north, 6.27 west. Where is that? Oh my gosh. We have a sailor that is in critical state as of right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at our torpedo situation here. We have one being loaded. We have 3 total ready to rock and roll. Okay. Good job, gentlemen. That's pretty cool watching them load those torpedoes. Alright, the best we can do, let's start heading towards this. It's on our way back anyways, so it's not going to hurt us too much. Radio man, let's go ahead and get you on the hydrophone, please. Get 2 on there. We have electric. Okay, they weren't kidding when they said massive smoke column. We have 19 to 43 ships in this column. Holy, and we are on a dead course towards, I don't know what this is. I hope it's not a destroyer though. We need to actually pull up and around. A sailor has died. Oh, no way. Ah, our first casualty. No, that is a crying shame. Oh, those friggin' depth charges. I did not see that plane coming out. Oh boy, I don't know how the crew's gonna react to that. We'll find out. He was a good man. He was a good man. Alright, it is a crying shame to see that we lost a sailor. However, we are in the center of this ship column, and I need to see what exactly it is we're dealing with. Go ahead and get on, attack periscope here, get a little bit above the waves. It's still pretty rough, heavy seas going on here. And that is a C3. How far away is that C3? Relatively far. Now I gotta say, with how close we are to these destroyers, I'm not liking this too much. Let's go ahead and get the velocity going here. Get that right out of the way. Can we identify it while we're doing velocity? I don't think we can, and I don't want to risk it. We can send 2 torpedoes this way, and then we are going to dive and go silent, and hopefully we are not going to be spotted by this destroyer. We'll see, though. We've already lost 1 sailor. We can't lose any more. That is the first and only. Gosh, that is a crying shame that we managed to lose them. Stop. Set. 7 knots. And a distance 2,800 kilometers. Let's go ahead and load tubes 1 and 3. Dispersion of 10 meters, depth of 2. Raise, attack periscope here. And fire. Lower the periscope under the water, and let's get out of here. Forward 1. Dive the boat 70 meters. And we are going at an angle into these guys. Alright, we are dropping definitely 30 meters. All ahead 1. And I gotta say, like I said, those torpedoes, they're looking like a pretty good line right here. And there we go. We have a good, solid hit on this C3. Perfect. All we need is 1 more. So far, I gotta say, it's looking okay for us. We got some destroyer. They are searching far and wide. The first destroyer that was coming right to us, though, that is buggering off. We have completely stopped in the water. I am not risking it. Current depth is 71 meters. We are going to sit here and just idly stand by while we await these destroyers to go. But, okay, all ships have sailed away. They have left the C3 at our mercy. Let's go ahead and go to periscope depth. Increase speed here. Get us up there. And the torpedo is already loaded and ready. Flood that tube. And let's get the hell out of Dodge. And fire. Any minute now, this is going to hit. Any second. 10 seconds to impact. And there it is. One more torpedo into the C3. I think that'll be more than enough. I can't believe the first two weren't enough, but lifeboats are around here somewhere. I don't see any destroyers nearby. They have continued with the rest of the group. Let's get out of here. Well done on this crew. All right, that was successful. Absolutely fantastic. Let's go ahead and re-dive the ship down to 37 meters and continue our journey. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. We need to get out of here. We are completely out of torpedoes to the front. We simply have 2 torpedoes in the rear. All right, we have finished our mission and we are back at the port of La Rochelle, Tuesday, February 18th, 1941. It was one hell of a mission. Great work by everybody. The U-Boat War Badge, look at that. U-Boat War Badge is awarded to crew members that participated in 2 war patrols. It was originally instituted during World War I. These men have absolutely earned it. All of them. Every single one of them have done an incredible job. Iron Cross, 2nd class. Unfortunately, we lost 1 crew member, which, gosh, we're not gonna let that happen again. That should never have happened. U-Boat War Badge should never have happened. And here's our captain, Knight's Cross, 238 out of 280, sinking so many. Oh, did a great job. U-Boat War Badge as well. Alright, well I'm sure I'll send this crew on a little bit of leave. I don't think I'll do the full 14 days we did last time, but they've definitely earned it. They'll do a little bit of leave, and then we're going to get right back out there on the next patrol. But I got to admit, I'm very proud with how they performed this patrol mission. So far, doing great, getting some really good experience. Might have to go and dibble-dabble in the technology trees as well. Send one of them off to go and learn maybe a more advanced radio and or hydrophone if possible. We'll see what's available to us. But I have to say, I really have enjoyed this episode, and I can't thank all of you enough for stopping by and watching. It's always a pleasure making these videos for you guys. If you have enjoyed it, please comment down below, let me know you did, and let me know what you would like to see in future U-Boat episodes. Also, please, if you did like the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It really helps me and the channel out. And if you guys want to see more videos on this U-Boat series, please consider subscribing. Anyways, I'm going to get back out there and start hunting the seas again. Can't wait to see you all in the next video. But until then, I hope you all have an incredible day. Take it easy, okay?